In today's video, we're checking out the newly remastered Mythic Peacekeeper. It got a really nice new iron sight, so I thought, what better time? There would be a better time than this to max out the Mythic Peacekeeper and, of course, give it a test run with the new iron sight. So yeah, if you do go enjoy the video, make sure to, of course, like and subscribe. And if you do want my Peacekeeper loadout, make sure to, of course, stay tuned to the end for that. And let's get into the video. Today's shout out goes to Elite BK Gaming. They have not 5 9 subscribers at the time of this video, and yeah, the mainly related content. So yeah, if you do go over and join their videos, then make sure to, of course, like the videos you do enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the channel in general. Of course, I'll have a link down below in the description and up on the screen here. Make sure to go over, be positive, leave any positive comments or enjoy about the videos, and be supportive, leave any positive comments how you can improve their videos. So yeah, make sure to go over, be positive, be supportive, and let's get into the video. Okay, so here we are in the training mode. So yeah, let's just check out the Peacekeeper then. So here is the Mythic Inspect. It got changed, not relatively recently. It's updated since it was originally released, of course. Quite a cool one, I would say. Yeah, really nice. So, of course, Mythic Peacekeeper has been one of the, I think it's the second one to ever release, alongside the Mythic Fennec. It had a pretty awful iron sight originally, but as you can see, they have, of course, now updated it to match more with the red dots of the current Mythics. So here is with the second form. Yeah, really nice. I actually did like the Mythic Peacekeeper. So yeah, I thought I'd max it out. I don't really ever use the Peacekeeper. I actually had a lot of fun with the Peacekeeper this time. So yeah, definitely one worth checking out, I would say. And then this is the final style, kind of more blue style. So yeah, kind of goes with the whole theme better a bit, I think, than the blue does. Although I do like the red style as well. So yeah, this is the, of course, the max level Death Effect. It's actually a really cool one. It is actually, surprisingly enough, doesn't get in the way too much. But it is nice and vibrant and kind of bright, so it's quite a nice one, I would say. Of course, no tracer rounds with this, the Mythic Peacekeeper, because it came before tracer rounds, where it added to COD Mobile. So yeah. Here is, of course, the new iron sight. It's very nice. It is literally basically a red dot sight for free. Yeah, no, super nice. I think it's a worthy update, and it now officially makes the Mythic Peacekeeper worth using over some of the legendaries, of course, because some of the legendaries had better iron sights than the Mythic originally. So yeah, now this makes the Mythic Peacekeeper. If the Peacekeeper ever does become meta again, that is, then the Mythic Peacekeeper will definitely be worth using this time. Although there are a few decent looking legendaries as well, so yeah. So yeah, no, overall, definitely a worthy update to the gun. Really nice. Yeah, overall, it's just nice to see some of the older Mythics getting some love, getting some attention. I believe the only one with a bad iron sight without a red dot is, well, the only one with a bad iron sight now is the Mythic Air as well, so they do really need to upgrade that one. And possibly the Mythic Holger, just because it doesn't have a red dot sight. Which is of course in keeping with the rest of these Mythics, but the Mythic Hulk Iron Sight is still really good anyway, so I don't necessarily think it needs an upgrade. but they might do anyway, just to keep it up to date with all the red dots and stuff. It would be nice to see some of these older mythics getting tracer rounds as well. although that might add more levels to the upgrade. But also, yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, overall, it's a super nice, super nice skin. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's not actually in the game at the moment, to be fair, but if you do have it, it's definitely worth pulling it back out just to at least check out the iron sight and see whether you might like it and see whether you might like using it. So yeah, now in terms of the actual Peacekeeper weapon, it's a bit of an interesting one. I don't think it's ever actually been meta. It has some pretty interesting attachments, some that increase fire rate to make it a lot more aggressive and stuff. So yeah. It's one that you can build out to be an all-round good gun, I would say. So yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely a really nice gun. I had some decent fun with it. It did feel slightly more inconsistent than I'd like at the longer ranges, just because having the bullet speed attachments on. So yeah, but yeah, other than that, it's kind of nice. I will say the ADS bullet thread also didn't feel the greatest. So yeah, a bit more of an aggressive style weapon, I would say. But yeah, overall, it's a super nice gun. So yeah, here is the hip fire spread accuracy. As you can see, not the greatest, although I do have an attachment on that decreases hip fire spread accuracy, or increases, I should say. Oh, decreases, yeah. And then here is the recoil. It has a little bit more of a bouncy kind of recoil than most other guns, so it's a bit more of a difficult one to master. But yeah, it has a bit more aim shake to it as well, which you can see. So yeah, then we have, of course, the what damages. So it's 26, 29, and then 32 to the head. So it's a guaranteed 4-shot at this range. Which is quite nice, especially with the increased fire rate that it has, with one of the attachments I put on. It's actually not too bad of a time to kill with the 4-shot time to kill. Then out of this range, it's 24, 27. So yeah, you have to hit at least one upper body or headshot to make it a guaranteed 4-shot. No, 3-shot. No, sorry, 2 upper body or 1 headshot to make it a guaranteed 4-shot, which is a bit more difficult to do. It's still very much viable, I would say, to be able to do. It doesn't have the greatest damage numbers, I would say. It doesn't quite keep up with stuff like the USS 9. So yeah, it is a decently fun one to use, but I would say not necessarily meta. 19s, yeah, not really meta, but still a very nice. Still gun I had some decent fun using, I would say. Although I did feel slightly inconsistent at times. Yeah, overall, the gun definitely needed a remaster, so it's very nice I got that, and the gun is still super fun to use. So yeah, definitely one worth checking out if you do have the Mythics. So yeah, now let's of course get into the old ranks gameplays. Okay, so here is my Peacekeeper loadout. As you can see, it's increased pretty much everything apart from the accuracy. The accuracy is only down because the hit fire spread accuracy is down, so that's not too bad. And of course, the controls down because of course increased recoil. But other than that, really solid all-round build. Definitely worth checking out, I'd say. So yeah, we have the anti-suppressor for the science ability and -10 vertical recoil. We have the task force barrel for the plus 50% damage at range and -9.1% fire rate right interval. We have the agile stock for -30% sprint to fire delay and -20% ADS movement speed, or plus 20% ADS movement speed even. We have the double stack mag for the plus 10 mag capacity, -30% reload time and plus 40 carried ammo. And then we have the firm grip tape for the -25% ADS time and -30% hit flinch.